Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
How long do you think this is going to keep up, Pa?
Hard to tell, son. I've seen these storms bury everything that moves. Hey, don't start any bad habits. That ladder doesn't mean a thing. Just don't get kicked.
Well, I know one thing. This cold sure works up an appetite.
Well, let's you and I go get supper started. On the stove, folks.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Supper will be ready in about an hour. Hope you all like beef stew.
It's very kind of you to put up with this, Mr.
McCain, Lucas McCain. That's my boy, Mark.
My name's Ryan. This is Miss Miller, I believe you said?
Yes, Teresa Miller. I'd like to add my thanks. I hope we won't be too much trouble, Mr. McCain.
Well, it'll be a little crowded, but I'm sure we'll make out.
Medford's my name, Vince Medford.
Hello, Mr. Medford.
A drink?
No, thanks.
I sell this stuff. These samples sure come in mighty handy a day like this. I don't like to drink alone. What about you? Where you going?
The driver might need some help.
Mark, you better start peeling the vegetables, huh?
Yes, Pa.
Your bag, Miss Miller?
Yes.
I'll take it into the bedroom.
Oh, please.
Oh, you'll be more comfortable in there.
Yeah, get comfortable, girlie. Storm like this, we're in for it.
I'll do that, Vince. Mr. Medford and I are old acquaintances. This is your room with your boy?
That's right, ma'am.
Well, he could stay here. I certainly wouldn't mind. We could hang a blanket or something.
Well, thanks, ma'am. It would make things easier considering the circumstances.
Sure must have been cold. It's gonna almost be like a hunting trip, sleeping in our bedrolls tonight.
What's the matter with your bed?
But Push,
Don't get excited. We can hang a blanket between the beds. You'll have your privacy.
just a blanket?
son, this is no time to be wasting food. After you finish the vegetables, bring in some more firewood, huh?
Mr. Ryan, I sure appreciate this help you're giving me. What's the matter? You all right?
Must be the cold. Just got a stitch in my side.
Well, we might as well go on in the house. I can feed these animals after we warm our own innards.
You go ahead, I'll be along.
Oh, here, toss it down. I'll carry it in for you.
It's perfectly safe here, isn't it?
Sure.
Well?
Can I help?
You can hand me that salt.
Where's Mrs. McCain?
My wife passed away some time ago.
Don't you find it hard living here like this? Raising a boy, all alone?
We manage.
Careful, McCain. She's drawing a bead on you. Never did see little Tess girl here when she didn't go for them tall ones. Wonder every time I seen her, and she...
Mr. Medford, we're liable to be stuck here together for a few days. Why don't you make yourself useful like everybody else? That table needs setting. Mr. Medford? Why don't you set the table?
Oh, mate. Well, the funny thing about Mr. Ryan, not wanting his luggage in the house. Opened it right out there in the barn. After he made sure I'd left. What's the matter? I interrupt something?
Only the sensitivity of an unsensitive woman.
You know, Vince, someday you're gonna choke on that stuff and then no one will have to listen to that nasty mouth of yours anymore.
You see what I mean? I can remember a few years back when Tess girl here, all she had to do was flutter her eyelashes.
Vince?
Of course, things had changed. We're all the way up here from Yuma. Handsome guy like that Ryan wouldn't even give her a tumble.
Medford!
No, let him finish. Or have you finished? If not, I'll say it for you. 5 years ago, I came out here to get married, only I never did. My man was killed in a fight, and I was stranded in a place called La Paz, Arizona. You know what it's like for a girl to be stranded, penniless, in La Paz, Arizona? You do, don't you, Vince? That's where I met him. He took pity on me. He gave me money. Not enough of it to go home, just enough to keep me from going. Well, it's been 5 years. There have been other towns, other places. And I've saved enough money, and I'm going home. And wouldn't you know we'd have to be on the same stage together? Paul! Paul, come quick! It's Mr. Ryan! He was just laying here, like this.
All right, let's get him inside. Close the door, son. Now let's take him over here.
What's the matter with him?
Miss Miller, there's a bottle of brandy in the kitchen cupboard. Would you mind?
Mr. Ryan. Come on, Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan?
Mr. Ryan. Thank you.
His name ain't Ryan. This says Christopher Rolfe.
Christopher Rolfe?
McCain, this man's a gunslinger. He's a killer.
What do you want me to do? Throw him back in the snow? Here, take some more of this.
must rest.
What happened to you anyhow?
I must have slipped in the snow. I remember falling very hard. How long has it been?
Oh, just a few minutes. The boy found you.
Thanks.
He should have left you there.
The wallet found in your jacket. Here you are, Mr. Rolfe. I'm sorry. Sometimes my presence creates an undesirable atmosphere through no fault of my own.
Through no fault of your own. You're a killer. 8 men, maybe more.
8 is an exact figure, Mr. Medford. Mr. Rolfe, this is my home. I want you to respect it. I have every intention of doing so.
It goes for you too, Medford.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes. Thank you.
Lord, make us truly grateful for these thy gifts. Bless this table, this house, and all the people in it. Amen.
Sure be surprised if that storm lets up by tomorrow.
Maybe I won't have to go to school.
You've got your books here, son. You can study. Never neglect your lessons, boy, for any reason.
Where'd you go to school?
Don't pay any attention to him. He's drunk.
Best way to be under the same roof with a murderer.
That's enough, Medford.
Don't get high and mighty with me, McCain. You heard what she said about herself. And you know what he is. Well, just take a good look at him. What's the matter, Tess girl? Couldn't score with McCain? So he's next in line.
You...
All right, now you listen to me. I didn't ask for you people to stop by here. Where you came from, what you are, is no concern of mine. But as long as you're in our house, eating our food, and accepting our hospitality, you'll act like decent human beings. Or somebody may find himself walking to North Fork, and this isn't a very good night for walking. Do I make myself clear?
Nobody says I gotta eat with a killer.
Where did you go to school, Mr. Rolfe?
As a matter of fact, at one time, I was a school teacher.
Oh. Well, why did you quit?
And there was a useless gunfight in my town. The bullet killed my wife. Guns were my hobby. I collected them. I also knew how to use them. I went after that man to bring him back to trial. He tried to gun me. I was faster. He said he was good, that I'd outdrawn one of the best. So word got around. Others came laughing to try the school teacher. They still come. And I'm trapped. He's right. I am a killer. But not by choice.
Mr. Rolfe, did you ever try backing down?
If I had, I'd be dead. I wanted to live. I felt I had something worth giving. Knowledge to children. But it's too late for that now.
Why? You can't just give up. Everybody gets a second chance.
A second chance would be impossible for me.
Is somebody after you now?
You could put it that way, yeah. Excuse me, I'd like some fresh air.
Strange man.
You know, I bet he was a good school teacher. I still don't see why I can't sleep out there with you. Suppose the fellas at school hear about this.
The fellas at school won't hear about it unless you tell them. Now, let's go to bed.
Come on, Paul.
said you have all the comforts of home. I said the wrong thing.
Home. It's just home. I wonder if I'll ever have another home.
Aren't you heading east? I mean...
Yes. Yes, I'm going to St. Louis. That was my home. But after all these years out here, living the way I have, I wonder if I'm fooling nobody but me.
Perhaps you belong out here.
I'd like to think that. If somebody wanted me. You see, we're much alike. I, too, have little purpose left.
Good night.
Nice try, girlie.
Mark's in bed. I think it's safe now.
Thank you, Mr. McCain. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, girlie, you know I always meant to do right by you.
Couldn't do right by your own mother.
Oh, now, don't be like that. I heard you talking to him. You know, you and me used to do all right together, too. You know that.
What do you want?
Him, the way he keeps going out in the barn. He left again just a few minutes ago after everybody was asleep.
So?
You know what I think? I think he's running.
Aren't we all?
Men like him can't work. Can't work is what they are. I say he's running. And I say he's got money hidden on that bag. He has to keep him going. You remember that stage holdup a couple of weeks ago outside of Yuma? Driver was killed? Ralph, he was in Yuma.
Go on.
There was Army payroll money on that stage. Now there's a reward. $5,000.
You think Ralph did it? You're out of your mind. He had money. He wouldn't leave it out there.
Be safer out here than in here with us. I say that's why he goes out and checks on it, to make sure it's there.
You drink too much.
Now, Tess, listen to me. You watch him while I go out there. Just see if I'm right. If I find the money, we turn him in next town. Not, what do we lose? He wakes. Stall him. Keep him here. It won't take me long. That's little enough to ask. And just think what we could do with 5,000. 5,000. Just you and me.
There's not enough money in this whole territory to make you respectable.
me alone.
Mr. McCain,
What's the matter?
Rolf's outside. He needs help.
What's the matter? It's nothing.
But you're
Nothing.
ill.
Oh, I just needed some fresh air.
You all right now?
Yeah.
Where's Medford?
In the barn, looking through your things.
He's a fool. Get away from there.
Stay away from me, McCain, or I'll kill you. I've been waiting all my life for a chance like this. There's money in here. Money that Rolf stole. There's a reward. A big reward. And it's mine. You ain't gonna get any of it. Nobody is. Stay away from me, Rolf. Stay away from me, Rolf.
You haven't got enough liquor in that whole suitcase to give you the guts to kill me? There is nothing in this case but medicine. 6 months ago, I was shot. A doctor removed the bullet, but something happened inside. It didn't heal. Since then, the pain has been getting worse. I was told I had 3 months to live.
Oh.
There's a surgeon in St. Louis. He says there's some hope. Maybe just a little hope.
Stays clear like this, we'll make it easy.
I guess I'd better ride up in the booth.
Get in the coach, Vince.
Why not?
Go on, I mean it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You too, Mark.
I hope everything turns out for you.
Well, it will. He said there was hope. I think that's all any of us need.
Until last night, I felt safe behind my reputation. Didn't want anyone to see me in pain or taking medicine. But I guess it really doesn't matter now.
Well, you won't need your gun in St. Louis.
Bye.
Come on, move the bags.
Oh, Connie.
Boy, wait till the kids at school hear that Chris Rolfe spent the night at our house.
Oh, you gonna tell them
Sure I am.
about everything?
Well, maybe I better not tell them about everything.